You're listening to Stream, the podcast that tells you what streaming on platform for subscription, rent, or buy. I'm going to talk about movies coming out the second week of April, and I do weeks by Fridays, so first week was ended on the 2nd, this week it is on the 9th. I'm going to talk about a TV show called Traces Season 1. It's out streaming, 6 episodes on BritBox and BritBox Amazon channel. Or you can buy it on Apple iTunes, Amazon Video, Vudu, and Google Play. Alright, now the movies. Space Dogs Tropical Adventure. When a mysterious and dangerous whirlpool appears in the tropics of the Atlantic Ocean, astronauts Belkin and Strelka are sent to investigate. With help from their good friends, the K9 duo must once again complete a daring mission to save the planet, along with the distant home of their new alien pals. Now, this movie came out streaming on the 6th, came out in theaters on the 2nd. It's 1 hour and 20 minutes long by Kino Addis. Some of the cast and crew: Oscar Cheta as the voice of Green Parrot. Clay Montgomery Cartland is the voice of Cedric Cat. Romulo Bernal is the voice of Clark Dog, Irving, and Thomas. Paula Andrea Barros is the voice of Lisa Lizard. Mariette Chea Mendez is the voice of Strelka. And Maria Antonietta Mong is the voice of Belka. And this one is streaming on Vudu and Tubi TV. Or you can rent or buy it on Google Play, YouTube, Apple iTunes, Amazon Video, and FlixFlame. And this next one is the other one that came out on the 6th. This is the last one I'm going to talk about, came out on the 6th. It is called The Last Rite. 62% on Tomato Meter, 90% audience score. A fateful exchange on a flight from New York to Ireland has complicated consequences for Daniel Murphy. It's a drama comedy directed by Elf Crean, produced by Pippa Cross, Paul Donovan, and Casey Herbert, written by Aof Crean. It's 1 hour and 46 minutes long by Deadpan Pictures, Cross Day Productions, Ltd. Some of the cast and crew: Jim Norton, Michael McElhatton, Naim Alger, Colm Meaney, Michael Huisman, and Brian Cox. And this was streaming on Hoopla. You can rent it on DirecTV, or you can rent or buy it from Amazon Video, Google Play, YouTube, Fandango Now, Vudu, Microsoft Store, and Redbox. Alright, the rest of these are coming out streaming on the 9th. The first one's called My True Fairy Tale. No tomato meter rating, no audience score. This movie follows Angie Goodwin, a 17-year-old who vanishes after a horrific accident in the close-knit town of Garland, Florida. As the police, her family, and friends search for her, she embarks on her own mysterious journey to save the world and fulfill her childhood fantasy of becoming a superhero. Angie discovers that she has incredible abilities and looks for ways to help everyone as those around her deal with her disappearance. Driven by his own deeply personal story of losing his young daughter to a car accident, writer-director Dimitri's debut features a mystical and uplifting tragedy that reminds us that we all have the power to be our own superheroes if we embrace the power of love. Now, it's a drama, mystery, and thriller, directed by Dimitri, produced by Tim Gagliardo, Dimitri, Kilala A. Ruiz, Vincent Van Hint. Written by Dimitri. It's also in theaters. It's 1 hour and 26 minutes long by Purple Light Pictures. Some of the cast and crew: Morgan Lindholm as Sarah, B.J. Mitchell as Andre, Derry Ingolfsson as Dean Goodwin, Joanna Cassidy as Sylvia Goodwin, Bruce Davidson as Martin Goodwin, and Emma Kennedy as Angie Goodwin. This one's for rent or buy on Amazon Video, Google Play, YouTube, Vudu, Microsoft Store, Apple iTunes, and Fandango Now. Thunder Force, 25% on Tomato Meter, 23% audience score. Two childhood best friends reunite as an unlikely crime-fighting superhero duo when one invents a formula that gives ordinary people superpowers. It's rated PG. It's got some language, some action, violence, mild suggestive material. It's an adventure comedy. Directed by Ben Falcone. Produced by Ben Falcone, Melissa McCarthy, Mark Platt, and Adam Siegel. Written by Ben Falcone. It is 1 hour 47 minutes long by Mark Platt Productions and Netflix. I want to guess it's probably on Netflix. Some of the cast and crew: Sarah Baker as B. Crut, Bobby Cannavale as the King, Melissa Leo as Allie, Jason Bateman as the Crab, Octavia Spencer as Emily, and Melissa McCarthy as Lydia. And this one, if you haven't guessed, is streaming on Netflix. Held, 46% on Tomato Meter, 85% audience score. In this movie, Emma and Henry's marriage is losing its spark. In an effort to reconnect, they vacation to a remote high-end rental, complete with automated smart house features and integrated security. However, after suspecting a nighttime intruder, they decide to flee, only to become forcibly trapped inside by the automated security system. Emitting from the house, an unknown voice watches their every move through an array of hidden cameras, revealing an intimate and unsettling knowledge of their relationship. While the situation grows increasingly brutal, Emma and Henry must work together to uncover the truth and find a way out before it's too late. Now, this one is for rent on DirecTV, or you can rent or buy it on Amazon Video, Google Play, YouTube, Fandango Now, Vudu, Microsoft Store, and Redbox. City of Lies, 50% on Tomato Meter, 81% audience score. This is based on the book Labyrinth by Pulitzer Prize-winning author Randall Sullivan. Now, this compelling crime thriller follows the investigation to the infamous murder of iconic rap artist Christopher Wallace, a.k.a. the Notorious B.I.G. Oscar nominee Johnny Depp stars as determined LAPD detective Russell P. Poole, who spent nearly 20 years trying to solve the murder, and Oscar and Primetime Emmy winner Forrest Whitaker as Jack Jackson, a journalist who teams up with Poole in search of the elusive truth. Together, they explore why the case remains cold and why a secret division of LAPD is seemingly set on keeping it that way. It's rated R for drug use, some violence, language throughout. It's a drama, crime, mystery, and thriller. Directed by Brad Furman. Produced by Miriam Siegel, Paul Brennan, and Stuart Medeshill. Written by Christian Contreras. It was in theaters on March 19th. It's 1 hour and 54 minutes long by Global Road Entertainment and Good Films. Some of the cast and crew: Toby Huss as Detective Fred Miller, Xander Berkeley as Edwards, Neil Brown Jr. as Rafael Perez, Rockman Dunbar as Dreadlocks, Forrest Whitaker as Jack Jackson, and Johnny Depp as Russell Poole. And this one is for rent or buy only on Apple iTunes, Amazon Video, Google Play, YouTube, Fandango Now, Vudu, Microsoft Store, Redbox, and DirecTV. Alright, last one. The Tunnel. 76% on Tomato Meter, 80% audience score. First responders tried to save drivers trapped inside a cold Norwegian tunnel after a tanker truck crashes and catches fire. It's a drama, mystery, and thriller. And it's a Norwegian film, so all the names I cannot pronounce, and I'm not going to chop them up. I refuse to do that. It's also in theaters, and it's 1 hour and 45 minutes long. And it is available for rent on Google Play, YouTube, and DirecTV, or you can rent or buy it on Amazon Video and Vudu. Alright, that's it for the second week of April. Have fun watching the movies. This show is brought to you by Heartland Production Entertainment. If you'd like to help to make the show better, go to patreon.com/heartlandpae.